back with some late night streaming here. Just chilling out. It's gonna be a pretty chill stream tonight. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of continue on with Muldrax's leveling here. We're gonna be clicking some stuff. I was playing some Diablo Immortal earlier, and I gotta say, honestly, I think the person just wanted to play Diablo. I would probably just play Diablo 3 rather than Diablo Immortal. Because like I'm playing Diablo Immortal, and you know it's okay. It's like all right pace. Like you're killing stuff. It's super zoomed in though because of the mobile, right? So I'm playing on PC. I don't mind it. Like it plays like Diablo, right? So you do the thing. You kill the dudes. You AOE stuff and you explode, right? You just basically explode as many dudes as you want. But there's so much crap in the UI that I found myself like just lost in the UI, right? So we just had like helper texts keep popping up, right? We'll just chill for a sec as we lore.
Master, our preparations are complete. We await your arrival.
Oh, hello there.
The power our new Baron promise shall now know. The ritual, it is ruined. Methodist, you incompetent fool!
It was me, the cow.
And your folly has brought your demise.
Wretched spy, curse you, and your fallen house!
Anyway, so I'm playing like Diablo Immortal, right? And you know, it starts out and it's like typical Diablo esque nature, right? Like you kind of start off outside of town, you do some stuff, you save the dudes, tutorial kind of goes by. I haven't played Diablo in a long time, right? I haven't played D3 since probably they released the expansion there with what's his face, Death Dude, and so I'm like kind of lost in the story, right? Because all of a sudden we're seeing like Worldstone and we're seeing like Deckard Cain pop up, so obviously it kind of takes place beforehand, right? So they kind of walk you through. Yeah, you chill, you blow some people up. Plays like normal Diablo, you level up pretty quickly. Of course, you get some junk items, right? Cool. Tutorial done. Well, that's great. You know, I'm like, cool. We're done the tutorial. We're going into the rest of the game. So boom, it pops you into like the first kind of hub, right? And it's just hundreds of people, just hundreds. I'm like, okay. At first, I'm like, okay, it's a little jarring to see like a bunch of people that normally you'd probably only be kind of exposed to like your party, right? I'm like, oh, that's neat. You know, it's kind of acts as like a hub that you would see in Path of Exile or something along those lines, right? But what came along with that was just this explosion of like helper text boxes, right? It's like, oh, click this, click that, click this, click that. Here's 18 different tabs to go into the real money store and go through here. I'm like, okay, whatever, right? So I try to continue on with the quest, right? And meanwhile, we have these footprints. And the footprints are kind of like the guide, right? Obviously, like, mobile's not a great platform for navigating a map and kind of going through that, right? So they got these little footprints that you follow everywhere to show you where the next quest spot is. It's a neat concept, yeah, cool footprints and all that. But what they've attached to it is like an auto nav to just basically like walk your character to the next like dungeon or instance, right? Now along the road there's mobs that you can do. And there's other people kind of questing as well. Like, okay, that's kind of cool. So you kind of catch people intermittently along the same quest line as you. Which is kind of jarring for like a Diablo game. What we got here? Let's check out the... Again, Haste Mastery. So you take those because it's just a big upgrade, right?
Only the strong survive. We will report to Praxis.
Can I take a flight path here? I think I'll just walk over there.
Command, Baroness. See you soon.
So there's like tons of just things popping up. I'm like, okay, I'm just closing out things because it's like, okay, there's too much going on. And I'll just kind of like knock off the helper boxes, right? So I'm knocking off the helper boxes and then this one just sticks and I couldn't for the life of me like remove the helper box and what it was trying to get me to do. It's like, okay, go to the guide. And the guide is kind of like your daily hub, I guess. It's like, you know, kill 4 dudes and you get some XP, or do this. It's kind of just like a little quest log. So I open it up, claim everything, and it still doesn't close. So this thing's like taking up like this much of the screen right here, right where I'm circling. It's like, oh man, it's like it's super obnoxious. So like I get fed up. I just kind of continue on with the questing and that, and I'm going through the questing and I'm trying to click on the NPC to continue the story, and there's like a dude in the way. So I click on the dude and accidentally like join a party, I think.
The constructs retaliate.
And I'm like, okay.
There were too many.
I didn't realize I joined a party, so I just kept going on, and then all of a sudden the guy kept spamming like an instant start.
Outsider, with me. Now.
I'm like, decline, 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 and then he leaves the party. I'm like, wait, was I a part of a party? And I couldn't see if I was a part of a party because the big helper box that was right here was covering up all the nameplates, right? This sucks. I hate this part about WoW right here. Krex is dying because he was a cool dude.
Without Praxis, victory is
Now we're just stuck with Draka,
must open the seat of the private.
which is the...
And what if that hall stands
Anyway.
empty?
So I just kind of got fed up, right? And so like I'm thinking, like, if I continue on with like Diablo Immortal, yeah, I get level cap. I'm thinking back to like Diablo 3. Well, what's the whole point of like leveling through the campaign? Is probably to get max level and then get some cool gear, right? And like power through
Was he not lost to the
your
law?
instances afterwards, right?
This mortal claims to
But
escape the Mars
like
clutch
just the
once
thought of
before.
this idea, like what's been reported on so far about like $110,000 that you'd have to dump to get the best gear, or like 10 years of game time. Dude, I've been playing WoW a long time,
You have your orders.
on and off, right? It's like just under half my life. I'm not going to dedicate half my life to a mobile game, nor am I going to spend like literally more than a year's wage on a game to even attempt to get where I need to go, right? I gotta go back to Ouroboros here. So, spoiler alert, he's a betrayer. So, kind of where are we sitting with that, right? Well, what do? Well, I'm guessing we wait for Diablo 4. But here's the scary part, right? Like, what happens if Diablo Immortal is like a beta test for what they can get away with in Diablo 4, which people are going to flock to, I would say, more. Like, at least from the PC side, right? They're more invested in like the storyline of like Diablo 4 and the continuity of the story so far, and kind of what's going on with the like the main universe. Like the Skarn and whatever's going on in Diablo Immortal is kind of like a side quest, right? That's what it feels like. There's not that much time investment, I feel, in the story itself to keep me at least wanting to play that. So we'll like wait for Diablo 4, right? But like just the thought of them like using Immortal's like data gathering on spending habits or how people are playing the game or the longevity of like the average user, they're going to be using that to pretty much tailor Diablo 4. I'm pretty sure, right? Because you got to remember, like, this is cool. We're playing games that we enjoy and we like the gameplay loops and all that. But for things like World of Warcraft, which is like a SaaS model, so software as a subscription, and for mobile games, where it's basically get the user to dump as much money in microtransactions. The idea is to keep the user like engaged with the thing, even though it may not be fun, right? And I'm afraid they're going to introduce a lot of that into Diablo 4 and just kind of wreck the overall feel. Because like Diablo 3 and that, like people, there's longevity in the sake that you like the gameplay loop and you don't feel like you're being jump into the soul pillar. We're jumping in. Like it just feels bad, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't feel good to have to spend money just because you want to keep up. What am I doing here? Let's find a way of, recalls of Val's Cauldron, something. Like it doesn't feel good to be like held hostage by a game. The same kind of ideas like with daily quests and WoW, right? Is that you're almost held hostage with the rep grind, if that makes sense. Like if you were to want to keep up throughout the X-Pack and stay relevant with the X-Pack, you're almost punished if you don't do dailies or that, right? Because there might be reputation, there might be stage gates for that content. Think of like your hubs, which are like Zereth Mortis, and the hub in the Maw here as well, right? And honestly, nothing makes me want to quit a game more than missing something that I should be doing because I decided to take a day off from the game, right? Like I didn't feel like playing that day. And the same kind of idea where you come in and then you have a money investment and it kind of doubles down on that feeling. Like I don't feel good spending money and then being punished that I spent money on something, right? And that's to go on to say like you buy something with the like buy an XP boost for 30 days in Diablo Immortal, right? So they've kind of like bound you and tricked you into thinking it's like, oh man, if I don't log in, I lose out on the value that I've already sunk into the game, right? So if you sink in like say $15 and all of a sudden you don't log on for that day, or you miss out on kind of like engaging with the content and lose out on that bonus, you're being punished for that, right? Now you just feel bad because you've missed a day and you've wasted money on that, right? It's just never fun. Now if you engage with the content, it's good. You get that the dopamines hit, right? Which is fun because, you know, it feels good, right? You just get the dopamines and continue on. But I want to be playing a game because it's fun Not because, like, you know, I spent money and then all of a sudden big numbers happen and it's like, oh, okay, cool. That's how I get the dopamine. It's like not through skill or through like playing or like a fun gameplay loop. It's more like they pay money, and that's kind of like what I'm getting out of the as the hit on the game. That's what I'm getting out of it. So hopefully they do not wreck Diablo 4 is what I'm trying to get at. Because, you know, it's cool. Like, you feel good when you get a cool quest item or a cool, or not a quest item, but, like, you know, Lego or legendary item, right? And you put in your effort of grinding for that really cool thing. That same thing is like with Path of Exile or any other kind of like RPG like that, right? Where you're grinding out instances. Same with WoW, right? Like you're grinding out instances to get really cool loot so you can be better at what you do, right?
I'm out of range.
But aside from like the paying aspect, honestly I think Diablo Immortal's like UI is just shit. It's not great. I couldn't imagine playing that on a phone, to be honest. Like there's a lot of clicking I was doing on the computer. Like I just feel like it's not a great avenue for playing that type of game. And honestly, I don't know how you would play it on that device. It just seems so unintuitive. Because you'd be like tap, 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 and going around, right? And I feel like, just be like janky tank controls, right? Or the fluidity of a mouse. Like, I can steer and go smoothly with my mouse, but like if we're doing mobile, it's kind of like keyboard turning, right? You just don't have the same kind of dexterity to aim your character around. And, you know, like, the game itself is still Diablo, right? So you gotta dodge stuff, you don't stand and fire. So I just don't think it's a great game for that aspect, right? That's why you see so many kind of like mobile games that have that money and time investment into it are very low dexterity. Think of those like little base games where you place your base down and you kind of like bolster it by buying troops or something like that. Like you almost need like a Steam Deck, like, you know, like a handheld, like a Switch would be a good avenue for that, because you have the controls and dexterity to properly like play the game. Really heal here. I like compare it to like playing WoW by just clicking. Would be a good way of putting it. That's how Diablo Immortal feels. I shouldn't be fighting this guy. I don't know why I'm fighting this guy. I don't think he gives us anything. It looks like we're getting wrecked. So let's try a little with him, I guess. I'll deflect that back at him. I don't know. Like Diablo Immortal kind of seems phoned in as well. Like there's a lot of D3 assets in that game. There's like probably one mob or two mobs that I've seen that are kind of new-ish, that are not so phoned in, but they're rigged the same, right? But it's definitely like low-res D3 is what Diablo Immortal plays like. Let's just charge this guy. Keep that range up. Sorry, dude. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I just kind of miss like Blizzard making like effort, like, you know, like good games. And I think because they've lost so much, use the amulet to summon death. Dude, I don't click it here. I just feel like they kind of lost the faith, right? For people to follow into the games, right? Like, know that it's going to be a good game that comes out of it. I think a good example of that is like Warcraft 3 Reforged, right? Everybody just wanted like a really good... Oh, what's going on here? Everybody just wanted like a really good kind of remake of... Sorry, I thought this guy's just kind of gone. Everybody just wanted like a good remake of Warcraft 3, right? Like up the resolution, up the model fidelity, right? Keep the campaign the same. Because it's good. It's like good story, right? Where's he going? Fine. Maybe if we go to the blue circle, it's just I don't want to engage with that elite. Because he will probably wreck us. You doing okay over here? You don't look like you're doing okay over here. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it just turned into this like shit show of a game, right? Again, couldn't have been that bad to refactor that whole game. You can't tell me it would have been that much effort just to, like, you know, clean up the code a bit and that. It could have been that spaghetti. But I guess they're supposedly fixing it? What are we doing here? We're not going to click that. I think we have to go get a quest mob up here. It's kind of like Shadowlands right now, right? There was a lot of potential at the start of X-Pack, but it's like doing too many things at once. Yeah, is everybody kind of doing what? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, they just tried to do too much at the start of the X-Pack, right? It's kind of like why I'm doing this challenge, is just because, like, when I logged in with my mage, I felt lost, right? Like, you had your conduit powers, you had your covenants as well, you had 3 or 4 different hubs, which, you know, like, I understand. Like, I totally get that. Like, I get the hub experience, right? Like, when you tack on some new content for players to keep coming back to or do something with the game, you need to offer more stuff. Like, that I totally understand. But, like, the other systems, like, falling behind with no catch-up mechanic makes it really hard for a person to get reinvested into that game.
The jailer's eyes are everywhere.
Are we supposed to let Mimo Grain follow along here?
Never escape the law.
Oh no.
I was curious what the Morsworn was searching for. You are that mortal who swept through and thwarted the jailer's festivities. I am Venari, a humble broker,
Spoiler alert on Venari is just like
For you.
she just like flies off into the cosmos. That's her ending. Peace.
Your presence here draws attention. The sort of attention that's bad for my business dealings.
Anyway, so I was saying, like, I just feel lost with the game mechanics. Like when you come back to something as massive as like a World of Warcraft expansion,
So it is wise to go around
because
them.
especially with Shadowlands, like Torghast, your Covenants, all that kind of stuff, like you just feel behind. Especially with like the borrowed powered stuff,
I
right?
do not wish to draw attention with a fight.
Like, how are you supposed to get back into the game when you're literally so behind?
Then you have mortar. That is
Like, it's
all.
almost too much effort, right? And a lot of people get discouraged by that. I think that's something that obviously, like Diablo Immortal in mobile games prey on, as well as just catch-up mechanics or like boosting mechanics, right?
Hold. Wait for the beast to pass.
Scripted.
The Morsworn are certainly eager to find you. We need to make this quick.
That doesn't even make sense. No, get out of here. I'm hidden.
Left behind when your friend here escaped. I fear they've been taken to Torghast. That tower looming in the distance. The jailer keeps his most prized possessions within.
Then show us the way to reach that tower.
It would be folly to go after them now. Remain focused. There will be time for theatrics later.
Am I hidden again? Can I be re-hidden?
Do you feel the mole tearing at your mind?
Will we fail this quest because probably a phasing issue?
Must be your missing Baron. Who is there? Must warn the Margrave.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Can it be?
Father?
After all this time.
Oh, it's Ash. It's the Ashbringer.
You will not leave this place.
Yeah, let's heal up.
Wait, for one day, show us that one might mortar.
Uh-oh. Give me some wow. Oh, you silly, silly mage leveling fire. Good on you for doing it. I believe in you. No. Block. No. I'll heal now. Oh, wrong button. Pop in the shield wall. Now. Where was I? Yeah, so I'm done with like Diablo normal. Okay with that. Like if I want to play Diablo, I think I'll just go back to D3.
I suggest a tactical retreat. I will take us to a small alcove near the waystone that enabled your previous exodus. Concludes our business arrangement. The waystone is just up that way.
What else I was playing was
Have you come to trade?
like
Or
calling
to
it a
waste your breath?
Tesla employee. simulator.
Return farewell. Please do not tell
I've been playing
anyone
Hardspace
you saw me.
Shipbreaker.
And if you find yourself
And it's all about
peeping
just kind of
into
like
this
breaking
maelstrom of gloom
ships
again,
apart, right?
I
In
do
space. Like
think
you're
they belong
hired
something
and you're indebted to this like
place.
evil company. And there's no like oh shit or anything. And it's super chill. Like it's there's different game types that you can play your career as. So if you want to just chill and just kind of like strip down a ship piece by piece, or if you want to race, you can do that too. But it's really good. So I finished that earlier this week. It wasn't too bad. I might look into what else goes into that game. I don't know if I'll like 100% it. Let's go have this in. Nice. That's what we like. Crit mastery, man.
Our Margrave has been slain, Ashburn.
Oh no.
The chosen need your blade now more than ever.
No,
Doesn't he die?
then my warning comes too late. We have been betrayed by one of our own. It was Virez who had me trapped within the maw. There can be no doubt that it was his hand that struck down our Margrave.
Oh, really?
For the honor of the Blade Sword, every defeat depart from Aldraxis at once.
Alright.
Virez will answer for his crimes.
I must return to Azeroth and tell our allies what we've learned, Father. But when duty allows it, I will stand once more at your side.
There will be time for us to speak later, my son. I swear it.
I think he dies a second time. I don't think that happens. We'll have to see. We have to go back to the molding. Let's find the gateway. I think we just fly. Let us see.
To the Eternals.
Yeah, we just fly. It's gonna be weird not playing a Prot Warrior after this. It's definitely had its ups and downs. My first chunk of leveling probably from like 10 to 30, I was just like, man, this sucks. Because there wasn't enough like reactables that were going on with the class, right? Like shield slam procs or revenge procs that were popping up. Like it was kind of just like you're on autopilot. But now, like you have the tools to actually like tank enemies and AoE them down, right? Like it's a comfortable leveling experience now. So I kind of wish that they gave the earlier levels a little more the fun buttons, because it's really, it doesn't keep you engaged with the class when you're doing that. Let's just get a drop us right here. That sucks. It's okay. What we could do, let's see here. Well, I guess we go out the road, to the road, and probably go down this way and then this way. Where are we going? This way. Yeah, take the road. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with the next bit of like World of Warcraft, like Dragon X pack. Like I have to go look at like the talent trees. I wish they released like classes that were more, I guess, based with Warcraft. Like right now we just have Druid and I think it's Death Knight. Just as some relevance to the greater audience. I don't think there's a crap ton of people who are playing Druids and Death Knights. Like I just don't feel like that's a thing. Like I wish I knew there was stats behind why they chose those classes to release like the look of the talent trees for next X-Pack. It's also going to be very jarring, I think, for a lot of players who kind of grew up on this system here, where I only need to make 10 or so different choices about what's good, right? Like I remember having to go, man, I sure do love speccing for hit.
My blade is ready.
Ooh. Haste Mastery. We'll probably go with the sword, which is fine.
I await the next battle.
This is the last chapter, and then we're off to Ardenweld.
Show yourself!
Claim the final rune.
So the mortal returns, along with our wayward baron. The constructs failed to finish you, and so did the maw. How disappointing.
Your schemes have brought about your own ruin. Now we will end you.
Foolish Mograine, always valuing loyalty over might. But victory lies in one's choice of allies. And with their help, I now claim
the lore around Mograine is really cool.
I will bury my blade in your skull, traitor!
See if we can pull aggro off of him. Looks like we are. Let's get taunt. Yo. Let's go hit that. That looks like a bad thing.
You two are nothing.
We will avenge him here and now.
Uh-oh.
You cannot win, Virez. You are outnumbered.
Is he?
All the houses of Maldraxxus stand against you.
It's weird. Maldraxxus feels like it went really fast. Uh-oh. Are we winning?
Ashburn, Mawwalker, with me. The seat of the Primus is under siege. We must defend it.
Just yoink us? Oh, okay, never mind. He's over there. Like, I didn't consent to being mounted. Oh, these quests. Yeah. CG boys. What we got here? Draka's Fury. Nice. So we'll do that.
Hold the line. Open the door.
I don't want to open the door, though. How do we open the door? Oh. Guess we click the button.
Slay the mortal! Bring me that rune blade!
Raise your sword, champion! For Maldraxxus!
The foes of the worthy shall be vanquished.
Zap. That's pretty boss.
Hold back!
The seat of the Primus is ours!
Oh, too far. I think that's it for this zone. Do you go stick the sword in there? Nice.
I am the Primus. Your presence within my sanctum means a darkness
Did you?
has fallen upon
Look at that.
Maldraxxus and all
Dude,
the realms
don't-
of death.
He's literally captured.
Ages ago, the Eternal Ones punished our brother Zoval for his treachery.
Wait a
He
second.
was bound within the inescapable maw.
Why would they reuse that model?
Its jailer. Now I fear that Zoval did not act alone. I suspect he had ancient allies, and will seek to win others to his cause. That you are hearing this
Kinda what-
message means my suspicions prove.
Oh, is that it?
Zoval has forged his chains into a weapon and brought about my defeat.
Hi, Kevin. Oh, that's Plaguey.
Did you need something?
Glitched out. It started to redo
How
the
goes
speech
the
there.
fight?
Okay, we're going back to Oribos.
Eternal ones. The jailer. This is a dire message.
Return to Oribos.
Sound like Solid
Warn them
Snake.
that Maldraxxus will not strike at the other realms again.
Peace.
Our war lies within.
Let's reclaim all our junk. Because you know what we're going to do with all this? We're going to vendor it.
You have my undivided attention.
Vendor. Handwritten note. We'll keep that for a sec. Look at this peasant not using a mod to sell all this crap. Get that shit out of here. Stuff. I totally didn't know that there was a different soundtrack for these guys. The whatever the hell they're called. Yeah. The dudes. I guess we keep all this. We'll read that in a sec.
Always.
Let's look here. Eh. Echo. The Archeons. We'll just keep that for now. Whatever. Sentimental value.
The purpose brought you to us.
Okay. Speak to Bolvar.
Trust the purpose.
Where is Bolvar? Is he back? Yeah, I hope the next X pack is kind of like a return to fantasy.
Please, Father. We need to know if our friends can still be saved.
Oh, yeah.
Not understand the risk, Talia. For me to peer into the maw, the broken helm still resonates with
I don't know who you are. Probably in a book. You were from BFA. What are we doing?
Together, we can focus our
Clicking
sight
the
deep
lunch
into
helm.
Jailer's realm.
Lore. Can we be real? Jaina really fell off.
Whatever you want, I will fight you. You will not break me.
They have reached the seat of the Primus and discovered his warning.
Unfortunate, but of little consequence. Our eyes are everywhere. This nuisance will be dealt with.
Damn. Oh, so bright.
All I can see. It is too dangerous to push further. You need something.
I could make out the Lord
Fight
Admiral's
for
voice and
Ardenweld.
what must have been Thrall's as well. Their cries. Oh, they chilled me to the bone.
I did not hear Anduin nor Bane Bloodhoof. High Lord, are you certain you
It's
cannot
because
try
Bane's chilling with his Doritos. He's supposed to be sitting right over there.
There is a price to be
Or
paid
here.
for such
One of the
visions.
walls.
I dare not
Actually, let's go
attempt
see.
another so soon.
Ah, yes.
High Lord,
This is the
this
wall.
mortal bears an urgent warning from the Primus of Maldraxxus. They must see it delivered to the other realms.
Please aid them.
Okay,
voice.
come on.
While I talk with the others, we must
Please,
consider the
please.
implications
No
of
more
what we've
lore.
seen.
Just let me go.
I fear darker days are to come.
Oh, nice. Oh, crit haste and mastery? Hell yeah, Batman. Yeah, we'll get rid of the silver band.
We all have our burdens to
Goodbye, silver band. Our crit has really tanked. Disregard the pun. Crit? Oh, I didn't know crit increases parry. Mastery also increases your attack power. I still like crit and mastery, my dudes. Okay, where are we going? We're going to Ardenweld. Let's go talk to Tree Lady. What is going? Activate. Oh, we have to go up. Yo, is that Deathwing? It's a mini Deathwing. Huh. Huh. It's gotta be a store mount. Has to be. Actually, let's take a look here. Oh, that's good. You can buy the old store mounts that they throw up there. Sparkle Pony. I think I bought that, actually. Am I the reason why this is happening? I think I did buy Sparkle Pony. We won't look. It brings great shame to me. Don't I have this? This was like a pre-order, wasn't it? Anyway, okay, continuing on. How many tacos I could buy for that? 32. 32 tacos.
What do you see?
Alright, Ardenweld. So we're 56. Technically, this will probably take us to 58. I'm guessing. Because we've done... We're 59. Technically 59, because we've done Bastion and Maldraxxus. So if you kind of split those two zones into threes... Oof. I like this zone. I don't hate on this zone. I do like this zone. Yeah, but if you split into threes, technically we should hit 59 by the end of this. What up, Moonberry?
The message is magically sealed. Well, that's no fun.
Night Lily. Let's go get it. Oh. Ah, yes. The Spriggan.
I am quite busy, you know.
Did they just throw a fucking hat on this dude?
Zayhan, wake up!
From my slumber recedes. A mere
Is this like a play on Frosty the Snowman?
time and mirth of hay.
Okay, Moonberry.
So nice.
I never
to
noticed
see
the
you.
hat before. Maybe I was too caught up in the moment.
Come along. Sadly, the Winter Queen cannot grant you an audience. Her spirit is spread thin across Ardenweld. This drought threatens the entire forest.
And yeah,
Your voice is
I'm
like
gonna-
one bird singing in the night.
I need to abandon that. Okay, what are we doing here? Follow Lady Moonbears. Are we supposed to click on her? No.
Sorry. For now, we
Just
must
lagging.
act in her stead.
Help! Help me!
Someone wants a stabbing!
I warned you not to come back! Spriggans! Sorry, I had to make a quick stop on the way. This should be interesting. Featherlight will guide you from here. Help the forest as you head for Tyr.
Give me your best shot!
I do think this zone probably has the most character. Like, yeah, it's a little bit, you know, fluffy, we'll call it. But I think the characters are probably the most enjoyable, except for the professor in Maldraxxus. Even though, like, I felt like I was pigeonholed in going Night Fae on my mage, I'm kind of glad I did. Just because I think the intro play that they give you, kind of explaining the Azerothian history, is probably the best thing in this X-Pack. Okay.
All right, you have my attention. Will that be all? Corinth is always getting into trouble. Let's see what it is this time.
I think the voice acting is probably the best out of these characters too.
Featherlight, over here. A friend of Featherlight is a friend of... I'm sorry, are you immortal?
It's a wild seed. I will help you. Wait, what? Oh, we missed it.
Always so much to do. As you were.
Away from the nest.
Strutting and singing. Uh-oh. Oh, now we gotta put it down. Great, now we gotta kill the bird. Rest in peace, bird. You died so we could lore.
And what is it you require?
Alright, bring the list of saved wild seeds to...
Carry on.
What's her
Follow
face?
me. Heartwood Grove isn't far. Each wild seed holds a spirit of nature who will one day awaken and return to their world. The queen must decide which ones survive and which wither away.
I
The
serve
spirit
the
within
queen.
lasts forever.
It's kind of fucked up.
We be in need of help. Welcome to Ardenweld. We give what we can.
Alright, rescue souls in peril.
This way. We were attacked by starving wildlife. There are souls in danger.
I swore an oath to care for those wild seeds. We can't just abandon them.
Yeah, well, now they're dead.
Tazan, you found help. Please, lend me your aid.
Time for adventure? What have you heard?
Ugh. Yes.
Have you come to help? Please save those poor souls.
Don't worry, we're collecting. Oh yeah, these guys.
Safe, here on your head.
Wait. It's on his head.
Please, lend me your aid. Knight, embrace you. We're in your debt.
I am quite busy, you know.
We got some boots. Crit verse? Hell yeah, Batman. Okay.
Stay on the road to reach Tirnavel. I'll see you there.
Wrong way. Okay, you guys go that way, I guess. Going to the dangerous forest.
Help! Won't anyone please help me?
No, never mind. I guess we're going that way too.
It's so hard to find someone you can trust.
The Fey Flailer.
I would be glad to assist. Now where did I put that?
Die, Granny, die.
How can I help? Is it time to now we play for real?
Oh shit.
You should have stepped to the road.
One but three. Could have loot. Right? Okay, once we hit this hub, I'm just gonna go grab some water here. Because you should stay hydrated.
Hurry now! Everything must be perfect for the Queen.
Hello again. I have good news.
Okay, be right back. Okay. I kind of wonder if you have to do Shadowlands every time.
Well, what do we have here?
Like, on the next quest roll, could I just avoid Shadowland and do like a different zone
No time to waste.
to level? Let's go with Chufa here first. Because what we'll do, what I want to do at least, is we want to go from here and we'll kind of work our way around the zone. And Chufa is a quest hub. From what I remember. What is that? Harmonic chest. What up, Chufa?
Hello, Spriggan stole our animal. They took my friends.
We're all dead, Chufa. It's over. It's okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do that. That. Uh-oh. I think we're okay. We're okay. That's a lot of dots. Well, yeah, we're okay. Shoot. Look at that. Finish the quest. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of require more mobs. See, the only good part about being a prot is this kind of capability, right? It's just rolling through. It's Lincoln. Oh, do you just like shit all over him?
They're not the spirits, Lincoln.
I'm a cow. A cow man, if you will. Really? Oh, it's an owl.
Thank you,
A rule. Yeah, we'll grab you too. Block button too quick.
Time for adventure?
What an odd creature you are.
Okay, defeat Mizik. Let's go find Mizik. Nice. Okay, where are you, Chufa?
It's done. Meet you outside the glen. This is gonna hurt.
animal friends. Is that it? Okay. Those fucking dots, man. Love it. What is that? Just 5% attack power, eh?
The grove beckons.
Alright. Crit haste, my dudes. Let's go. Okay, we're heading down this road.
This won't please the queen at all. Enjoy the journey.
Okay, what are we doing?
Thank you, friend.
The anima
These
cones.
pools are anything but tranquil lately.
We have to kill a bunch of animals. Okay. Well, let the purge begin. Okay, what else are we doing? Wild. Okay, we're clicking wild seeds. Sometimes the gold highlight has become like synonymous with like clickables in World of Warcraft. Sometimes it's hard to see. But in general, it's pretty good.
Without it, the spirits inside can't be reborn.
It's pretty fucked up. Shadowlands is all like kind of fucked up. Not in like a game sense, but in a storyline sense.
Welcome. Since the drought started, there hasn't been enough anima to go around. We've had to make some hard choices.
Yeah, you killed everybody, dude.
Finish up here. I'll look for the missing caretakers.
Gotta click another one. Yeah, Death Blossom. I'll grab that here. Excuse me. I do like the music in this zone too. It's like perfect right now. Just chill. It's like the pitter patter of rain.
Hello there.
Okay. Oh yeah, more crit. Oh, you. Okay. 6 and 25 animagone. Animacones.
Free the others. We'll meet you in Tirnaval.
Are you ready? Stay there. Just gonna go grab this guy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oop. Huh. Ha ha ha. Got too greedy. Didn't keep the health up. We'll make our Walk of Shame back, and we'll try again. I know I can probably do that pull. Just kind of zoned out. Don't get stuck. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, it's a stacking poison. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's go for the low health then. Did it. We're not going down there. What we can do is go over here. Boop. Get a chance to heal off of those guys, but it is okay. poison's a bit much. It's okay though, because we are done.
We've all been eaten by plants before. It happens.
Nice.
Night embrace you.
More gear.
See you later.
Go with Dreamweaver. Feed anima to the wild seed.
Be at peace.
Let us go.
We'll show you how to care for a wild seed and watch its spirit dream.
And
Let's
then
start with
murder
a young
it.
It arrived just before the drought and needs a little extra attention.
What is it now?
This Ysera. From what I remember.
All thanks to our helpful new friend. How can I help? Uh-oh. A nightmare is afflicting the spirit inside this wild seed. Poor thing must have met a violent end. A touch of anima should soothe it. Once its dreams have calmed, we can... Wait. The spirit is bonding with you. This hasn't happened since... well, since I can remember.
I'm turning black and white.
We should tell the Droman. A wild seed bonding with its caretaker is a rare and joyous occasion. This isn't good. The spirit's nightmare still lingers. What could have happened to it?
Murder most foul.
What can I do for you?
Unleash a wave of anima, dealing that to up to 5, knocking them down. Oh.
Always a pleasure. A fairy must always repay a favor. You've done much for the forest, but I couldn't deliver your message in return. Please accept this gift instead. A small part of Ardenweld's magic. Yours to use as you wish. There! Now that we're even... Wait, what's that? Look! All those Fae running from Heartwood Grove! Something's wrong! I'll alert the Wild Hunt. It looks like we need your help again. Tashmer, catch!
Beautiful.
Keening winds descend from Heartwood Grove. The forest cowers. The grove beckons.
Help! Heartwood Grove is under attack!
Hasten to Heartwood.
Bring me your swiftest pony, man. Keyboard backup. Keyboard turn engage. Now this is pod racing. I am speed.
Please, help Naya.
Keep running!
Oh, there's a slacker.
Naya is still back there.
It's a lore slacker. Oh, the winter wolf. Oh, yeah.
Join us, Naya. Don the mask and serve the masters.
Gotta go help Geralt.
Never. Your masters will answer for what they've done.
Oh, what we got over here? Oh, the Fae Flare.
Who are... Wait, you're the one who helped Darrowin into Zahn.
I
His
am
masked face suddenly
the
attacked
pony
grove.
man.
Please, we have to drive them back.
Okay, Q, wait here while I go do Geralt of Mimia. What up?
Foes of the forest beware.
Daffodil.
I serve the queen.
Okay.
Take care.
The Rotbriar Bogart. Gwynsweer. I don't think we get anything out of this, but we'll see. I think it's just a toy you get, from what I remember. Did it. Oh, trinket. Region smashing target. Oh, nice.
Evil has no place in these woods.
Uh, 108. So that's crit strength. That's just strength. So we'll keep the crit. Everybody loves crit. And we'll go back across the bridge. There's an achievement for tossing a wild seed or something to Geralt there, which I've already got. There you are.
Thank the queen you're here.
Nice. Okay, kill some dudes, recover some stuff, and bring the heart of the grove to Tirnaval.
I'll look for survivors. Meet me further into the grove.
Let's collect. Do a little heal. A little bit of rage starvation happening, but I think it's just these mobs. What are we doing with these? Drained wilds. So we kill some dudes. Oh, we have some clickables we gotta do. So quick while the clicking's good. Got those. We'll hit this dude. What we do? We'll grab this dude.
Archwood Grove has fallen.
And
Beware the masks. Join the Master's Lake.
Don't. Whoa. Oh, it's the trinket. Let's heal up a bit. Scared the crap out of me. Doesn't look like there's an internal cooldown on that. Just kind of happens. Probably go into the orifice. Not Chronor. Peace.
We must save who we can. Corin, where are you?
He's dead.
The masks. Corin,
Along with your
we'll
friends.
take back the heart of the grove. I swear it. There's no time to lose. So many gone. Why would they attack
And
us?
surviving.
My grove. My friends.
They're dead. Okay, what are we doing here? Going into the pit. Hit you.
Do not interfere.
What else we got? Take you. Oh, come on. Some manima cones. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes in here.
I'm out of range.
Throw a stick at this guy. Throw a stick at this guy.
Freedom for the masters!
And some good like mob packs in this zone. It's so nice. Okay, we got all the animal cones. Now we can click on this dude.
Gratitude.
Thank the Queen you were here.
Amidst the storm.
This
Our
can't be
paths
happening.
converge in the mire.
We gotta go down. Looks like we go down.
These be the meanest Fae I've ever met.
Saved you, wolf boy.
Thanks. I'll run ahead. I'm guessing you could use some help.
Let's see if this guy figures out how to get down. Okay, Wagon Master Daron rescued.
Dark.
Click you.
It's
We must save who we can.
Now what? Use the recovered anima cones.
So many gone.
no. The anima is for the wild seed.
Pretty sure she dies.
Corinth is gone. I can't lose you two. The cycle goes on. And so must you.
Yeah.
Darwin! No! Those monsters will pay for this. There's no time to lose.
Okay, now what? Oh, we gotta talk to Wolfie.
You want my anima? Why can't the ancient Tiernan do it?
It's busy.
Starlight shines in our defense.
We give what we can.
Shall return in time.
Well, okay. But I'd better get some back later. There. Let's finish this.
Ardenweld will belong to the Master.
You will take nothing more.
Love how that literally did nothing.
All shall bow. All shall wither.
Oh, I kind of get why you would want haste to rotate out your cooldowns faster, wouldn't it?
Naya, I am sorry.
The heart of the grove! No! Without the heart's anima, so many wild seeds will starve.
Hope grows from seeds of ash. The cycle continues, always. Our paths diverge in the twilight woods. Tirnaval beckons you home.
Well. Bye.
Welcome to Ardenweld. We give what we can. Welcome to Ardenweld.
We must save who we can.
Nice.
The masks. What are
Ah.
Thank the Queen you're here.
Haste Mastery. Return to what's his face?
I'll catch up with you in Tirnaval. I just need time to say goodbye.
Are you sure it's safe? There are still a lot of masked Fae around.
I wish you could opt in your account to just not have like alt characters like get the nerd points. I meant like the achievements. Like I know there was like cross account achievements in that, but like, I've already gotten it before. I don't need to get it again on the character.
There you are. The Queen is about to arrive.
Nourish you. Spread your
You're a special one, aren't you?
Lord. Doesn't she just like peace out? It's like sup, and then she's like, nope. But why?
You could probably use a little help, huh?
Seek out Hunt Captain Corain.
The Wild Hunt protects Ardenweld in the Queen's name. Helping them might ease her burden.
Grab this guy.
Welcome to the grove.
And then go back over here and grab this guy.
Ardenweld calls. The hunt answers.
It's got a hub there. We got this. We got Call the Hunt. Where are we? We are level 57. I think I'm going to call that for tonight. Much like everybody else. Probably have work in the morning. It is 1:18 in the morning for me. That's what happens when you nap during the day. But I hope you like watching. Of course, if you like the stream, hit the follow button. And you can always come back, see when I'm live. I seldomly stream. But yeah, if you want to see past broadcasts, VODs, and YouTube, always a great place to go. I upload those regularly. So win-win, right? That's it for tonight. Catch you next time.